Been a little bit quiet. As you can probably see, it's very bright, very warm, and it's taken me a while, but I've just had me first bite, and there you go. Lovely little Crucian. It's £2.7 that one, so I'll take that for a start. So it's my first bite, fishing the method feeders and little wafters, but more than happy with that. So let's see whether we can get another one. I'm going to get this one back and see whether we can get another one. So once again, my little simple tactics. There we go, look. little grappler. And that's actually a 6mm Banoffee wafter, and all I'm simply doing, it's one of the small camo method feeders. I'm just lacing it with some Thatcher's grain, a few grains of corn, back over the top. Excuse me. And then I'm squeezing, and then what I'm actually doing is I'm giving it a blob of the old Scopex haze, and then just a very thin layer again over the top, and I'm actually burying the hook bait, not too far down, and that is it. Simple. That's getting me a few bites now, so let's get it back out there. Right, just quickly, another little thing that I like to do with these Coram method feeders is, after I've loaded it with my goodies, I give the top a little bit of haze, just where I've got the hook bait, the wafter on this occasion, and in the back you can see that groove runs up the back. And what I do is I just fill that so you've got a little bit of attraction underneath seeping into the bottom of the ground bait or the bottom of the feeder, and obviously a little bit on the top. Just something I like to do. Yeah, it's another Crucian. Yeah.
Wafter again.
On the wafter. Lovely. Just thought I'd run you through what I was using, or what I'm using today. So the rod is a Trilogy, 12-foot Trilogy rod. I've actually got the 2-ounce tips in. When I come to sort of more commercial type water that are not carp infested, then should we say, I mean obviously today we're fishing for tench and crucian, so for that reason I've got the 2-ounce tips in. They're just a little bit more forgiving, especially for the crucian side of the thing. So I mean the tench are not huge in here, sort of average, I don't know, 3 to 5 pound. There are 1 or 2 bigger ones, I'm told, that reside. So I just find for the crucian side of it, the 2-ounce tips are absolutely lovely. I'm actually fishing the rods on bite alarm, so you know, straight out to the spots. So not actually using the tips as a quiver tip, then, if you like, just a little bit more forgiving. So with that, I've got a 5000 Zelos reel, which is loaded with 10-pound feeder line, our feeder line. And again, it's tough as old boots. I mean, there's lily pads dotted about them a couple of times this morning, especially when I've had a tench. They have tried to get in the lilies, but say 10-pound feeder line, it's tough as old boots. Now I'll just move forward a bit. Down at the business end, what I'm using are, on both rods in fact, are our camo method feeders, the interchangeable camo method feeders. Again, so easy, so simple to use. And if I wanted to change to say one of the window feeders or the maggot feeders, it's seconds basically. But this is a little 30 grammer. I'm not fishing too heavy, I'm not fishing too far out, so little camo method feeders, free running, down to one of our turbo beads, camo turbo beads. And again, at the minute I've got no anti-tangle sleeves. I'm actually curling the hook link back over into the top of the feeder and burying it in the top of the ground bait. That's just fished on a loop, and I've got about 4 inches of our smoke shield braid down to a size 14 barbless graptor hook. Great hooks, absolutely fantastic hooks. I use them for a lot of my fishing, and yeah, love them. With that, on this rod I've just got a little 6mm, hope you can see that, a little 6mm band and wafter. I'm not actually banding it, I'm fishing it long ways on a hair, just with a simple stop. So all I'm doing is folding it back over into the method mould, and then topping it up with my ground bait and just blobbing it with some Power Scope X over the top, just for a little bit of added attraction then, should we say. But yeah, so that is it. Nice and simple. It's getting me a few bites today in these conditions as well, sort of bright and sunny. There's 1 or 2 clouds starting to roll over now, so I'm sort of hoping that things kick in even more, but we'll see. Anyway, that is it. Confidence. I'll catch you in a bit. I was just about to take a pee. Not that you really want to know that, I suppose, but I was. keep her away. That's another tench. It's another tinker. That's 4 tench I've had now, and only the 2 Crucians, but say these bright conditions, if I'm honest, I was surprised when my first 2 fish were actually Crucians. There is a few clouds rolling over now, so, and I've got a bit of bait in the swim from this morning that I keep topping up. I'm sort of hoping as them clouds roll over, the fish might just kick in. There we go. There we go. Another nice tench. It's not a bad one actually. Lovely. Nice farm tench. Camo method feeders. Little size 14 barbless grapplers and little bright yellow wafters. Somebody's left a half-eaten sandwich on my chair. I think it's about mid-afternoon, but we've had a couple of showers. It's brightened up again now, as you can clearly see, but right, I'm going to get this one back, and I've still got a little bit longer. Hopefully I'll be back. I'm probably going to sign off with this little beauty. My battery's getting very low on the camera. Got big black clouds rolling in from behind us. I've had another nice day down at Marsh Farm, and given the conditions, it was bright and sunny this morning, baking in fact. But I did manage to snare a couple of these lovely little things early on. This is number 4. I've had quite a few tench as well thrown in the mix, so I've had a good day on the method feeders. So if you like what you saw, please leave us a like, a share, a comment. And obviously subscribe. It is appreciated, and I'll see you next time. God knows where I'll be, God knows what I'll be after, but I'll be sure to update you. Take care. But my hook baits today have been either or of these, so they're both 6mm. I'd come with the intentions of trying to target the Crucians more than the tension, if you like, but as it turns out, I've had a few more tench than I have Crucians, but they've all been on these, which are the band and wafters in 6mm. And I've got the Banoffee variety for the yellows, and I've also got some of the fluoros, which if I wanted to mix it up and try a pink or try an orange, then you know, I can do so. I did start off earlier this morning when we first got here all on yellows, and I caught a few fish on the yellows, and then one of the rods went a little bit quiet, so I've rebaited it, freshened it up, and I've actually tipped it with a fluorescent pink, and all I then do is just glug them with a bit of Scopex haze, and that is basically the mainstay of my hook baits, and if you like, so it's nothing complicated, and it's got me a few bites, so in tricky conditions, should I say, as well. I mean, it's clouding now, it is starting to cloud, and in fact it is starting to spit a little bit with rain, but it was bright sunny this morning, and when I thought it was going to be tricky, but I had a few fish, so there you have it. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to sign off. I've had a great day. Tench and Crucians. I only had a few Crucians, but I knew that it was going to be difficult with the way that the weather was, especially this morning. Real bright sunny. It was baking, to be fair. We're right at the end of September, and it was gloriously baking. But I've managed to pick a few fish off on the methods that I've shown. Next time you see me, more than likely I'll be out perching. I think I'm going to put this stuff away now for the winter until the spring, and next time you see me, as I say, I'll probably be out perching. I'll be switching between perch and chub probably over the winter. We'll see how we get on. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your likes, your comments, your shares, and obviously your subscriptions. So again, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.